Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. Our story tonight concerns Quanah, son of an Indian chief, and Cynthia Parker, a white woman taken captive in a Comanche raid. Quanah's story is inseparable from that of an old-fashioned gas jet, a very commonplace object. But this particular gas jet played an uncommonly vital part in a murder trial and in the rendering of tribal justice.
A white man comes.
It is only Kiley, the Indian agent.
And is he not a white man?
I will persuade him to go, and without a gun. My father, early this morning.
Why didn't you let me know, Quanah?
Many things must be done when a chief dies. There was no time.
To travel the few miles to my office? The others wouldn't let you, isn't that it?
They felt the white men would not mourn the death of one more Indian.
There have been too many killings on both sides, but at least the white men in Fort Worth want to be friends. I came with an invitation for you to go to their city. They want to talk.
Talk? About what?
About things that can bring good both to the Indian and to the white man. They send word that...
My father would have words with you, Quanah Parker.
It is better that you go now. It is a troubled night.
What did he want?
He wants us to go to the city of Fort Worth. There are those there who would make talk with us about important things.
We shall not go to the camp of the enemy.
But they only wish to talk of ways to bring good to our people.
Were you not the son of a white woman, you would not believe their lies.
I am also the son of Nokone.
If you think you are chief, know this. Only a full-blooded Comanche will rule our tribe.
You speak strongly, Yellow Bear. Would you have spoken thus if my father could hear your words?
My brother is with his ancestors. It is now for me to decide.
Decide what?
That my son Lean Bear shall rule our tribe.
You may be older and wiser than I, but you are not stronger.
My son is young. He is my strength. Shall I prove the truth of my father's words?
This is not a night for quarreling. I'm sorry, Tunaisi. I did not see you.
One whose head is bent in defeat sees little.
Yellow Bear holds his high as a peacock's, yet he cannot see that our lands will remain fallow and our people plagued with sickness, ignorance, if we refuse to deal with the white man.
A chief must give orders in such a way that no one can disobey.
Thank you, Tanaisi. I needed your words. My father is dead. Do you now sit around planning my burial?
As long as I am eldest of the Quahadi tribe, you will be dealt with fairly, Quama.
You still wish us to go to the meeting with the white men?
They have asked to speak with our leaders.
An invitation from the white men to come to their city can only mean that they want something from us.
True, but we cannot know what unless we listen to their talk. If you will not come with me, I will go alone.
Wait, we will go with you. But I warn you, it will accomplish nothing. We will go in hate, and the white men will greet us in hate.
Welcome to Fort Worth.
High off the horses, boys.
We're sure glad to see you.
Right this way, gentlemen. Happy to have you as guests of the hotel.
We've spared no expense. Reserved the best rooms in the house for you.
Wait till you see the feed we're having in your honor. Food fit for kings. Or chiefs, I should say. There you are.
Let's face it, this land of yours isn't going to be worth anything to anybody, unless you put it to some use.
Cattle need grass. Nice fresh grass. We haven't got it. But you do on your reservation. With your help, we could make this place a first-class cattle center.
The Great White Father has given us the land to do with as we choose.
That's what we're trying to tell you. You're letting it go to waste.
Well, what we should have said in the first place is that we don't want something for nothing. We're perfectly willing to pay for grazing rights.
This money, will it be enough to buy medicine, build hospitals, schools?
Even more than that, Quana.
Always before, the white men have taken what they wanted. Why do they ask now?
Because we can't get away with it anymore. The government sees to that.
Maybe so. Enough talk. I am tired.
Of course. It's been a long day, and we can make decisions just as easily in the morning. Jensen.
Yes, Mr. Ashley.
Would you please show our guests to their rooms? We'll get together first thing in the morning.
Sleep well, gentlemen. I'll wake you for breakfast. This way, please.
I see no reason for not accepting their offer. Well, what are your reasons? I know you are not asleep, Yellow Bear. Well, answer me. You think I side with them because I have white blood. But the heart which pumps that blood is an Indian heart. I want only what is good for our people. If I were less of an Indian, perhaps I could sleep in this white man's teepee. Maybe in the open air, I can think things out. If it were not that I feared dividing the tribe into two camps, I would not plead with you. I would order.
Mr. Quana, Mr. Yellow Bear.
What is wrong? What has happened to Yellow Bear?
He may be a goner.
Where are you going?
There's a doctor in the hotel if he hasn't left yet. Doctor, someone's sick inside. You're needed.
You have a doctor of your own here in town.
There isn't time.
Oh, there certainly isn't. The stage is due any minute.
But this is an emergency.
There'll be an emergency if I'm not in San Francisco by the time my family arrives. I can't afford to miss connection.
Doctor, a man's dying.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Hold the coach if you can. What room?
17.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
He is dead.
Yes.
How did he die?
Anoxia. Lack of oxygen.
What made him die?
I'm telling you, lack of oxygen. Asphyxiation.
White men's words. What do they mean?
His lungs couldn't get enough air. He choked to death.
There is only one who would want to choke my father. The one who was with him through the night.
Parker, you've been given a fair trial. Now it becomes my duty to tell you that you will be executed by rifle fire 6 moons hence. Until such time, you are free to go. For our forefathers have taught us the meaning of the word honor. Remember this word when the day arrives for your return.
It is good of you to come to say goodbye to Nicey.
Don't come back, Quana. You have white blood in your veins. There's no need for you to abide by the red man's code.
If I dishonor the red man, do I not also dishonor the white man?
What will you do? Where will you go?
To find out the truth about Yellow Bear's death.
Guess the only thing we can do is move them to Abilene.
That drive's 120 miles. Dry land every inch of the way. We'd lose half our cattle before we got there.
I wish a room.
I'm sorry. All the rooms are taken.
Perhaps I can camp on the edge of town. There are things I must learn here.
You can start out by learning that the climate here is unhealthy for you. Our cattle are dying on account of you.
What Dr. Huggins said. He could not have meant it the way it sounded.
Huggins?
Where can I find him?
He's a doc who was stopping here same time they were. Left right after he examined Yellow Bear. Headed for San Francisco.
This San Francisco, is it a faraway place?
1,700 miles.
Then I must start at once.
Alone? You'll never make it.
It's my only chance.
Better men than you have died on the trail there.
Dr. Huggins? Dr. Huggins? Dr. Huggins, can you tell me what...
What do you want?
I'm looking for a Dr. Huggins. Is he here?
No.
I was told this was his house. I asked many people where I might find him. Finally, one man said...
This is his house, but he isn't here. He's dead.
Dead?
He never got to San Francisco. He was killed on the way here. Killed by Indians.
Bobby! Bobby! What are you doing?
He's an Indian.
Now look, if your father had been thrown by a bronco, we couldn't go around destroying every horse in the country.
But he came here looking for Pa.
Well, then he obviously couldn't have been one of the band that attacked the stagecoach, or he would have known he was dead.
I am sorry for your loss.
It happened months ago.
It's been more than 4 moons since I left Texas to find him. My horse died on the way. I barely survived myself.
You walked all the way from Texas in search of my husband? I'm sorry it was all for nothing.
But he's an Indian, Ma.
I do not blame him for being bitter. I wanted to end all the senseless killing between white men and Indians. But now, it is hopeless.
But perhaps I can help.
Only the doctor could have helped me.
But you look so tired and hungry. Won't you come in for a while? There's plenty of food.
You are very kind. But I must go back. There's little time.
There's always time for a little nourishment and rest. Come along.
This is a fine house.
The doctor wanted me to have all the modern conveniences when we got to California. Oh, I'll heat some more coffee.
I'll do it for you, Ma.
Perhaps you have need of more wood for the stove. I would be happy to chop some for you before I leave.
Thank you. But this is one of the new gas stoves. It doesn't need any wood.
Fire without wood?
Bobby, you want to kill us?
I couldn't find the matches.
Well, you ought to find them first. We could all be asphyxiated.
A stove that doesn't burn wood? What does it burn?
Gas.
Gas? And it is the same as that which burns in this light?
Yes.
And it can kill?
Of course it can if it isn't lit. Turn it off.
I come with proof. I did not kill Yellow Bear.
Your trial has long since passed. It is the time of your execution.
I have kept faith with my people. My people must keep faith with me.
Your people. I am chief of the Quahadi.
Not while I live. But you may appoint the men who must come with me to the white man's city.
Why?
The proof lies there. The proof that Yellow Bear died from gas. From bad air.
From bad air? You have lost your reason. Or is it a white man's trick?
It is the truth. In the city, all know of the danger of this bad air. The Indian agent could explain it.
It is only a way to delay your punishment. We will not go with you. Prepare to meet death.
I command you to learn the truth first.
If the Indian agent can explain it, we will let him. If he cannot, the execution will be held at dawn.
I can do better than explain it. I can demonstrate it.
How? You have gas here.
Well, not a stove, but they put pipes and a light fixture in just last week. Here it is.
And that will kill?
It certainly can. Take a whiff of it.
It has an evil smell.
Kylie has always been Quana's friend. Perhaps they planned this thing together.
I haven't seen Quana since the week you sentenced him.
How do we know that? And how do we know the bad air can kill?
Would you like to try it?
I am not on trial.
Try it on me, Quana. If the gas can kill, prove it.
You want me to kill you to prove my innocence?
If you die...
I know I could breathe no more of that foul air. It shall take no further lives. Neither hers, nor yours, Quana. You are free.
The Quahada Comanches had every reason to be grateful that Quana's life was spared. He leased the surplus pasture land to the cattlemen and developed into a shrewd businessman who fostered building and agriculture, education, and a public health program. And in gratitude for his friendship and services to them, the white men designated a town in Hardman County, right here on the map, as Quana, Texas.